Mullen has been a very truthful and honest person, and that he wouldn't, lie to me and deceive me and do me wrong.
Excuse me, you just known him for 20 minutes. How would you know?
Who did you say was the father?
Mr. Mullen.
You just said that immediately.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because you knew it was a distinct possibility that your ex-boyfriend could be the father as well.
Because he was incarcerated, so I didn't want to think about that option, really.
So was it really about you being convinced Mr. Mullen was the father? Or the fact that you just wanted him to be the father because he was available to help you take care of the baby?
Pretty much because he was available.
Listen, she sent me a text and said she was pregnant. The next day she said she had a miscarriage, and then 2 days later she was pregnant.
You sent the
When
text.
her and I first got together, I saw multiple text messages in her phone from other guys talking about, when are you going to let me get another one of those world famous. Her reputation around the city was that she was good at things like that. I mean, that's pretty much what led me to believe it.
I need you to use respectful language in the courtroom about Ms. Barrett. Were you getting text messages from multiple men asking you for sexual favors and encounters?
No, it was not sexual encounters. I was getting multiple messages from men and stuff like that, but they were all my friends and stuff.
Okay, so Mr. Mullen, when she told you she was pregnant, what was your reaction?
I automatically assumed it wasn't mine because I knew I wasn't the only man she was sleeping with.
But you knew you could be a possibility,
A
right?
possibility, yes, ma'am. The ratio just goes to show, that more than likely I'm not the father.
The ratio.
Yeah, I mean, compared
You
to her.
did mathematics?
But knowing these people don't have no respect for themselves. No. Both the man and the woman.
But there were two, she said, so that
So you, oh my
which
God.
is a great probability.
I understand that, but I really only believe it's my kid.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
let's sleep together that one time? I don't think so because Miss Barrett had outlined the calendar. Oh,
Yes, Your Honor. I have a calendar here.
Jerome.
Oh my God. I hope they pay them. That's why they're outside talking their business. I said, I hope they pay them. That's why they're outside talking their business.
I think the DNA testing is free. I think that's the least you get. Jesus.
You embarrass yourself for nothing.
That would be famous.
I'll never
Or
find a
stupid.
therapist who understands me.
So nice to meet you. I'm Susan. And this is Bone Crusher. It's cute.
Really?
Therapy that rocks unexpectedly gets you from the get-go mental health care. Rula.
If you're here in the state of Georgia and you've got an old roof, maybe you've been thinking of replacing it for a while, or maybe you need a new roof right now. This month, right now, we can get you a brand new, beautiful roof for $0 down and starting at just $89 a month. If you're interested, if you'd like more information, use the camera app on your phone. You can scan the QR code here to my right or to my left. It's going to take you to a page with a few quick questions.
Weekdays with one, weekends with the other.
Miss Bear, this is the most symmetrical block calendar I have ever seen in this courtroom.
If you look at that calendar, you'll see, I mean, it's clear. Me, him, me, him. There's no telling whose baby that is. She couldn't get off her back long enough to decide where she wanted to go.
Mr. Mullen, even though it may be a painful truth, let's be respectful in the courtroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is she
There's no
crying?
way to deny this is way too much sex for a young girl to be having with two different men. Barrett. And you're upset now. What are your emotions?
Yes, why are you crying? I'm confused.
A month ago, he was telling me that we were going to be together and that we were going to be a family. And just last week, we just had sex last week, and he was telling me that he wanted to be a
Well,
family.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
A month ago, I went to her house. I got drunk. I made a mistake. I went over there. And we ended up.
Why are you
having sex.
over there?
I told
If you
her
think
what she
she's
wanted to
like-
hear just to get what I wanted, and I do not
So
believe
wait a
it.
minute. That means what she's saying is true. You were just selling her a dream, saying we're gonna be together.
Yes,
And
And he's done that the whole entire time. For the last, 6 months, he's done that.
why would you do that to her?
I mean, really, there's no explanation for it besides the fact that, I mean, it's just easy to go to get, what I need.
Yeah. Oh my
All right.
God.
They didn't say about anything to get you in the bed. You understand?
anything.
And look, this calendar is way too full. Why is it the exact same days each week and then the weekend?
Mr. Mullen had a job at the time, so therefore he would come over on the weekends and leave on Monday night. So he wasn't there during the week.
So then you'd be with
my boyfriend.
and where would your boyfriend be if you were on the weekend?
He wasn't around. He was just out hanging out with his friends and stuff like that.
And this went on for an entire month?
Yeah.
So ultimately, when you looked at the calendar during the week of conception, you
So she
actually
said
did
every
sleep with
single
Mr.
day
Mullen and your ex-boyfriend in that week, so you truly don't know, just like I said.
Yeah, I have no clue. Today's the first day he's ever, there's even a possibility. A couple weeks ago, I found out that I'm having a little boy. I don't want to raise this little boy by myself. I don't want it to not have a father
You
figure.
need to find out what steady is.
And so that's why I'm here today, is to find out who the father
Did
is.
you grow up with a father?
Yes, I did.
And so you know how important that is.
Right, yes. And I want that for my son.
Mr. Mullen, I'm ready to hear from your witness. Ma'am, please stand. State your name.
I hope you don't say I'm the wife.
Yes. Now, why is it that you started crying when she stood up?
She's a trouble. She's trouble. And Nathaniel loves her and stuff. She's really just another notch in the belt. Like, she's not
I mean, look, you don't know what goes on between our relationship, and I
know what he tells
and
me.
you said for brother, and you, I don't care what you're saying, you need to let me speak for a second.
Okay, and you know
The one but now, you not,
Okay, let's get some order. I'm trying to understand this whole thing. So what do you know about this situation? What do you have to add? Ms. Hoffman, so what do you know about this situation? What do you have to add?
called and asked to speak with Mr. Mullen, and I put it on speakerphone and let her speak with him.
Okay.
She said that it might not be his baby, that, she still wanted his support. And, she needed closure for why he didn't want to be with her.
So, Ms. Hoffman, you do understand and you realize Mr. Mullen has admitted to you that he has slept with her, he said about a month ago, she said last week.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been
That's the
together?
first I heard about last week, because I asked her myself.
But did you ask him?
Who is your girlfriend? Jesus Christ.
Just like whenever he cheated last month, whenever he went and slept with her, then of course he's gonna deny.
Let's calm down for a second. Mr. Mullen, you got real quiet on me.
Just a little bit.
You got caught now.
What's going on here? Did you in fact sleep with Miss Barrett a week ago?
No, we did not have sex a week ago. It's been a month ago, and I was drunk when it happened.
But you drunkenly went to her house.
I know there's no excuse for what I did. I mean, the truth comes out no matter what. But the fact of the matter is, I did not want to be with her. I told her what she wanted to
And
do.
Miss Barrett, are you saying that he did tell you that you all were gonna be together?
Yes, he did. He said we were going to be a family and that he wanted a fresh start.
Ultimately, you've gone through, and you are still going through, this pregnancy all alone.
Yes, I am. I went to go get an ultrasound and everything by myself and all. Like, he says he's going to be
Why would
there
I
and
go to
everything.
an
but he
ultrasound when I don't even think it's my baby?
Believe me, I understand your doubt.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't understand,
thank you.
but wouldn't it just behoove you to play a part of some sort just in case it is until you found out?
All that's gonna do is ruin my relationship that I'm in now. If it's not mine, I won't ride on my life. I don't wanna have to deal with her for 18 years, so I'm really hoping this comes back where it's not mine.
But you were okay with
You
sleeping.
know, Miss Barrett, it really gets under my skin when I see young women like you that have literally given yourself away. You have given yourself away. And now, you stand at this podium by yourself, going to doctor's appointments by yourself, after you done gave away a month's worth of days and nights with two men that are not, will not, or cannot be a part of it and share it with you. And
The
I
high
hope this is
quality
a
man
learning
is not
lesson
even sleep with you anyway,
now,
that's
you
why.
also have come to court saying that you are petitioning the court for $779 because you have to purchase all the items on your own to prepare for the baby.
Yes, I currently cannot work, and my family, both my sister and my mother both have been purchasing items and stuff for the baby, which I'm having to pay them back.
So basically what it is, you're taking a loan. They're buying you things and you've agreed to pay them back at a later date.
Yes.
So your suit is for $779.
I do not feel like I should have to pay for a baby that I don't even know if it's mine.
You're not gonna be responsible for this amount unless this child is determined to be your biological
funny thing, I was just over there a week ago and I didn't see anything laying around that looked brand new.
Let me see your baby. So,
So you're saying that you was over there?
I wanted to talk to her and decide what we were going to do if this was my child.
So wait a minute. After an entire month of Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, and last month's slip-up, suddenly now last week you went over there and just went over there to talk.
Lies. That's a lie. That is a lie. Now she's getting my dog. That's a new girlfriend.
Really? You said you were intimate with this girl 20 minutes after you met her. So obviously you all don't do a lot of talking, and that's exactly what she said.
I know, that's the truth. That's the way it didn't happen in the
Look at that one. She looks stupid. The
No,
girlfriend.
we just
The
get
one
drunk
that's
and
sitting
have
over
fun
there.
and have sex.
If I was her, I
That's
would
real
just
fun.
walk away.
Okay.
Why would you want to be in this mess? Oh my God.
When we were together.
Yeah.
We hear a murmur from the choir. Stand up for a minute, Miss Hoffman. Are the facts becoming evident to you that you didn't know?
I mean, I already know that there's a possibility, I mean, I love her.
I love him.
What? She wants to work it, and I don't like it. I know that she does not want him to be with me, or why she wouldn't have told me if they was just like friends, just want to have a good time with her. I thought she wouldn't have been like, yes, we did, and try and tell me everything that she did.
Miss
To get
Hoffman,
us to separate. Now, I understand that that's not gonna lie. Stay with them after that happens, but because this is his baby, I ain't ruin our relationship because I can't
You've
deal with
already
her.
told me that.
okay. Miss Hoffman, you can take a seat, and we can go to the results. I think it's time.
Oh my God. He had it.
These results may in fact be emotional, and so Ms. Barrett, you're more than welcome to take them. Okay.
No, the baby's not even born yet.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. When it comes to the paternity of Sasha Barrett's unborn child, Mr. Mullen asks,
You are.
you are the father.
Why are you crying? Is this what you have?
Boy, if you don't get over there and at least see if she's okay and she's carrying your child over there crying, step over there.
Who's that one?
Now, she's been by herself. She stood up here by herself. She has admitted her secrets, her shame, and basically told more than most women in this world would ever admit to. In the name of finding out who her child's father is. So now, Mr. Mullen, she came to this courtroom and said there was $779 worth of items purchased for the baby, which means that you are responsible for half of that, $389.50.
I understand. And now that I know this is my child, I'm going to do what I have to do to take care of my responsibility.
And listen, Miss Barrett, don't you be a fool and lay down with this man based upon some promise that he's going to be there for the baby, because he can be there for the baby, but that doesn't mean he's going to be with you. Are we clear? Court is adjourned.
My God. The girlfriend, she looks
he
stupid.
even left the girl for one to sit there. Can we follow mom to court like that? Me? Just stay in my house.
I will can continue with my own shame.
Yeah,
Not everybody needs to be witness.
Yeah.
Here's why you choose my firm if you're ever an accident. I used to work with the big insurance companies, and so did
What stands before me is a case of babies having babies, teenagers. This is upsetting. With that said, Ms. Sism, you and your teenage daughter, Destiny, are here to prove that Anthony Taylor is the father of your daughter's 8-month-old son, Osiris, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Riley, you stand before me claiming that you are 100% positive your son is not the child's father and have insisted on a DNA test from the moment you heard Ms. Sism was pregnant. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Sism, how certain are you that Anthony is the father?
I'm 2,000% certain, Your Honor, that Anthony is the father of Osiris.
And you are emotional already.
Yeah. I have a grandson that's 8 months old. He needs his father. I lost my dad when I was 2, so I know what it's like not to have a father. But I'm not here because of me. I'm not here because of Destiny. I'm here because of Osiris.
Destiny, you truly believe Anthony is this child's father?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've changed the course of your life by having this baby.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your mother know you were having sex?
No, Your Honor. When I would call this on her cell phone, she would say she's at her friend's house. So that's what I was believing.
She was sneaking at my house. She was coming over here lying, conniving, saying, I have a 14-year-old daughter at home. She was sneaking over there, hollering out, she was coming over there to see my daughter.
That's a lie, Your
My
Honor.
son was going to, so how you gonna tell me what's a lie?
Because,
you
Your Honor,
didn't
they
even
was having sex in her
You
house.
didn't even
And
care
she
where your daughter
was her
at.
parent, and she
You
told
didn't care
him.
where your daughter was
She
at.
told
You
him.
know what I'm saying, Paul?
She told
Hold on,
him.
hold on. Let's get some order. Let's get some order, ladies.
She knew they was
I
calling
can't,
you, no?
ladies. The greatest part about this is you all saying the same thing, blaming the opposite child. They had a plan. Destiny was gonna say, I'm going over to visit my friend. That's your daughter.
Right.
But really the whole time,
He
she
visited her
having sex with your son. That's both of them teenagers having sex.
My point is
That's the plot.
and I didn't know.
That's the plot. So the reason why we're here is to get down to the bottom of if this child is really your grandchild. Because I know you want to know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Destiny, before I go further, was my summation of the plot correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I see her walking with another guy. My son at school, this is before Destiny said anything about you pregnant. Next thing you know, I find out she old. My son come telling me that she told him that she pregnant. I said, you just came around 2 weeks ago? And he was messing with another girl at the time.
You saw Destiny walking with somebody else.
Yes, another guy.
So you never even thought that Destiny was having sex with your son because you just thought Destiny and her group of friends were friends with your daughter.
Yes.
Now, to Mom, Miss Sism, you know it's Miss Riley's house where she's going to have it. You don't know. She just saying I'm going over my friends.
That's all
That's where I am. So you don't even know about Anthony.
No.
You think your daughter's a virgin.
She was a virgin when she met Anthony. So, therefore, yes, it's Anthony's baby. And that's what we're here for, to get this thing. Not my grandbaby.
Okay, don't claim him. You ain't claiming 8 months. Don't claim him now. Y'all ain't been there for. I've been taking care of this baby.
They don't do nothing for him. That's no lie. They don't do nothing for him. Sure don't.
All right.
It's not my grandbaby. At the end of the day, it's not my
This is so
grandbaby.
funny how the grandparents are always fighting. Because the kids are little anyway. They shouldn't be having children.
Miss Sism, your daughter had big dreams for her life. Dreams to do what?
That is funny.
Senior this year, she was going to college to be a electrician and a lawyer. Now she cannot do that because she has.
Oh, like my son didn't have dreams.
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. She has Osiris to take care of, so she cannot do that now.
So basically, right up under your nose, they plotted this plot, pulled it off, and now we're all here.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's what kids do. And I'm gonna keep it real. With all the phone and cell phone having we got and all of this communication system, it ain't never a day in this world your daughter should ever tell you spend the night over a friend's house. What friend? Who's the mother?
Yeah.
Where's the number? I'm calling.
I need to know exactly. I'm telling you.
Now, Destiny,
When my son's friend from the neighborhood came, I was like, no. You guys are staying in school. When you guys are in school, you play. When you're at home, you stay at home. Because I don't want no drama. People lie a lot. People lie a lot. They go home and lie to the mom. You did something to them, and then your life is gone forever. So if you're in school, play when you get. Then when I was staying with my grandma, nobody was coming to meet me. Nobody come and down because when you guys stay in school, you guys can play.
her
At
friends
home,
have
nobody
one
should
daughter
come
is
here.
another friend. I didn't even ask Destiny. Did she know you was having sex in her house? You know what Destiny told me, Your Honor? She said yeah because she told them I hope y'all using condoms. She said Destiny said she gave Anthony condoms.
Yeah.
What type of parent is that? What?
Responsible one.
If you want
She
more
said you
episodes of
Yeah.
Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. So let's get to the part where you find out you're pregnant. How do you find out?
I had my period. I ended up throwing up. Anthony said you should go to the hospital because I think you're pregnant. I went and they said I was pregnant. When I found out, I went to her house, and when I walked in the door and I had my papers, she said, "Let me guess, you're pregnant." I said yes. So she called her husband and said, "Well, Destiny's pregnant, but we don't know if it's Anthony baby or not." At first, Anthony, he didn't want Osiris. He said, "Well, we should
What
wait."
is that,
And then he was washing dishes.
What is that?
Osiris?
Because I'm not stable. Like, you got a job, but I don't, and I don't want you to be the only one taking care of it. So we go upstairs, we talk more about it, and he said, "You know what, I don't feel safe in the streets, so I think you should have my child, just in case if I leave this earth. You can have something to remember me by." Anthony has so many people that was after him, that wanted to hurt him, and that's why he wanted me to have his baby. So
This is so funny.
and it was so much he didn't.
Why do you guys all these people trying to hurt him? What kind of life is this?
Okay, so Mom, how did you find out your daughter was pregnant?
She told a family member, and they told me. Went to the doctor, pregnant. I broke down, had a nervous breakdown. I haven't been in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Because I baby having a baby. Because you wasn't being a parent.
During the
No.
pregnancy,
You the
was
doctor.
Anthony with you?
Yes.
He came to appointments with you?
Yes.
And when the baby was born, was he at the hospital?
She even came.
They look like little babies.
Somebody else said you did. Wait a minute, they escorted you in. Me and Destiny and her. I don't understand what they're like, man. By security. Being born. We sure did.
One at a time, baby.
My grandbaby being born in her room, disrespectful self. She comes in there, I'm in the waiting room. She's sitting the guard in there and tell them and said I'm threatening her and I need to be stopped. So I never had my joy to see was as my grandson. So I don't feel as do you want to know why?
What is going on?
So you've been saying all this time Anthony is the father of his child. You've been consistent. Anthony's participated in the birth.
Yes, he
The
has.
day of the birth comes.
Because they put me on.
Hold on.
Yes, he
I'm getting to that part.
Okay.
So Miss Riley, you and your daughter come up because you say, since they're saying it's Anthony's baby, this is my grandchild, let me go up there for the birth.
Right. She has me removed out the hospital so she can get my son to sign this. This is a birth certificate. My son ain't old enough to be doing all
You
this.
believe she had you removed from the hospital strategically because they wanted to coerce my son into signing the birth certificate.
One of her family members threatened us.
What does that mean?
So yes,
I know that's what they give people.
She
Yeah.
woman like a woman when she was pregnant. So don't sit up here all that.
The grandparents are even worse than you.
I tell you, you're worse.
Let's just calm down. I'm trying to get your point, and now I get it from your perspective. Because you feel like in the moment you came to the hospital, you could have deferred at least the part of it where he signed the birth certificate and took legal responsibility for the child until you could get the DNA that you have been talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
Got that side. Miss SZA, the mothers have been going back at it and has gotten so negative and so volatile that when your daughter was in the hospital having the baby as a teen, you didn't feel comfortable to bring the energy that Miss Riley brings into the hospital room. Now, I'm ready to hear from Anthony. Ron, please escort Anthony into the courtroom. I think I got it. Woo! Anthony, we have had a heated court session today concerning Osiris. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Do you believe you are Osiris's biological father?
Yes, I do.
You do believe that?
Yes.
And tell me why.
Because I picked Destiny and I took her virginity, and I felt like I was getting into a lot of trouble and things that was happening, and I felt like I needed another person that like got me like my blood, and like I didn't want to have a baby, but as in like the things that I was like going through and like by my cousin dying and everything else is like I wanted a baby because I feel like one day it was gonna be time for me to die, and I wanted just like another seed in this world. So I decided to have a baby.
And I believe you're telling the truth. And even if your rationale weren't necessarily truly indicative of what your future is, I respect and I honor the fact that you were honest enough to say what was really going on in your mind and why you would make this decision.
My son, he's been through a lot. His dad and his life left him when he was about 6 years old. All I asked, Your Honor, was for the DNA. That's all I ever wanted to know, so my son can have a life.
But now that he's testified that he truly does believe he is Osiris's biological father, does that change your mind?
No.
Destiny, we're gonna go to the results, but before I do, when your mom talks about you wanting to be a pediatrician and a lawyer, and you having these huge dreams for your life, why would you engage in activity that would produce a child that would give you such huge responsibility in this world?
When Anthony first asked me, can you take my virginity, I said no, but I just felt like I had love in my heart, so why not do anything that makes him happy?
Baby, and this is nothing against Anthony, because he seems like a lovely young man.
He is.
You don't give up your life and the possibilities for your future and everything you can be just to make somebody else happy. You first have a responsibility to yourself to make yourself happy. Just because somebody asks you to do something for them, you have to consider whether that's in your best interest. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're here now. Osiris is here now. You all are kids. You don't know what the world you're doing. The rationale is so irrational, it's scary. I get the reason, but the immaturity and the lack of understanding in which you approach this entire situation, you all, we've got to do better. And truly, we still don't know definitively if this is his biological child. Are there any other possible fathers until I get these results?
No, Your Honor.
Ron, be in the loop, please.
Yes, ma'am.
In the case of Sism versus Riley Taylor, when it comes to 8-month-old Osiris Taylor, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Taylor, you are his father.
and you all arguing back and forth with one another instead of encouraging and empowering these young people. I'm serious. Your daughter's putting her dreams, opening her legs, trying to get a dream up between her legs instead of having a dream in her mind. And you want to argue with this woman across this courtroom. Come on now. Now y'all made me crazy. Y'all think y'all crazy? I'm crazy for these kids and this baby. You ain't gonna do this to this child.
Sorry, Mom.
Ms. Nesbet, you are suing to prove to Mr. Henderson that he is the father of your 7-month-old daughter.
Yeah.
You say that when the results prove you right, you expect Mr. Henderson to step up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Henderson, you claim your case is simple. You say Ms. Nesbet cheated on you with her neighbor during the window of conception, and he is Diane's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Nesbet, what has Mr. Henderson done so far for Zion?
Well, he bought her diapers, that's about it. He doesn't do anything for my child, but buy her diapers. He doesn't work for my 2-year-old son that he knows that's not his, they're his own daughter.
Really? Well,
Yeah, but
Mr. Henderson, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, because I feel that I shouldn't have to take care of another man's baby.
But you are taking care of another man's baby, right?
Yes, but at this time, I came into this baby's life and I already knew it was a mom.
You
But
ate?
I had a possibility that she could have been mine, but she's not, so I felt kind of hurt.
So there's a level of resentment there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
So what's
Oh, we went to
your
back to the market?
relationship like with Zion? Were you there through the doctor's appointment? Birth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were.
Yes, Your Honor.
You know that's your child. You've been knowing from the beginning. You signed the birth certificate. You even said nothing down the stairs and stopped it without my permission. You know that's yours.
Yes,
You
I
drank
did.
the
Wait, what, Ms. Nesbit?
I went downstairs to go get my birth certificate and his name was on there. I told him not to put his
You
name on
drank
it because
the-
I had
oh,
to
you still
get it.
did it,
He
okay.
snuck anyways and signed his name on it.
Oh,
So
so wait,
tomorrow,
you had
it'll be
asked him previously not to sign
Tomorrow,
it because
you'll feel better.
you had doubts yourself.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr.
You'll
Henderson,
feel better
you did
tomorrow.
sign the birth certificate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you remember having the conversation with Ms. Nesbit?
You have
that
trash
said,
in your
don't
system.
sign it just yet because it may not be yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
You remember that conversation? And you signed it anyway?
Oh, Lord.
Your Honor, he lied to his father and told him that he got his DNA at the hospital when he didn't.
Why would you tell your dad you had a DNA test and you didn't?
Well, I didn't, Your Honor, because I didn't want him all in my business.
Oh, Your Honor, that's a lie. He signed the birth certificate. He told me that he signed the birth
Every,
certificate. So he can have
everybody
birth
gets
certificate, so
every.
he can get
It's nothing.
certificate.
It's
Well,
nothing.
listen, you understand, when you sign a birth certificate at a hospital, you are acknowledging.
I really want to learn though.
Legally. You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So when you signed your name, you said, I'm the father, I'm responsible, I'm gonna take care of this child.
No, definitely of
So why are
MP2.
you not taking care of the child and only bought some diapers?
Because she don't want the baby's not mine, Your Honor. I can't
She's
be
too
no
funny
man
to
that's
me.
taking care of another man's
She
baby.
talk about
Okay,
she
now
says
I
right.
wanna
She could
understand
talk.
that. Your doubt. Because what it sounds like to me is you were at the hospital and you were
I don't know what
really
to
trying to
say.
convince yourself
I can't hear you.
that this was your child.
Yes, Your Honor.
And signing the birth certificate was
Oh.
a way for you to say, okay, I'm gonna stay with this family, I'm gonna make a family, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna sign the birth certificate. Take me to the moment where you just said, something not right, I just don't feel right, I really have doubts.
Because she kept coming to me like, this not your baby, LaDon. Like one time,
After Zion was born?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I came in the house one night drunk. I don't know if she was mad at me or not. She probably could have said it out of spite because I came in late. But I come in, she get the argument, oh, she's not yours, that's why she's not your baby. She
Oh,
could
but
be-
you never did.
Miss
You would be the first one to
Did
give
you
me.
say that?
Yes, Your Honor, I was
No.
angry. I was really
No.
angry.
She said it several times, Your Honor. Several times.
But you
No, I
also
want you to
admitted,
be the
Ms.
one to
Nesbit,
do it
that
for
you had doubt because that's why you told him, don't go sign that birth certificate.
And you showed me how to do
What
it.
were your doubts specifically?
Well, let me tell you how it all began. He had sex with his cousin, and I felt very vulnerable about
You
it.
have to deflect.
And,
Anyway,
you know,
just let
Yes, I
somebody
did,
know.
but that was before her. She already knew about that.
Okay.
Yes, let me tell you how it all began. You know, I received the inbox telling me she said that she had sex with my little black car and they had a baby. And I felt very astonished about it, so I
She
felt
told you before that when you was sitting in the car with your friends.
It's not to look at action
no, that's
instead of.
not true. You got her
Yes, it
pregnant.
is. It's
worse.
true, Your Honor. It's true, Your Honor.
But I want to know specifically why you doubt that
I
this could be his child.
Well, I done it because we was having unprotected sex for a year straight, and all of a sudden I had sex one time with Mr. Brown, and I ended up getting pregnant 2 weeks later.
So, Mr. Brown is
The neighbor.
your neighbor.
Yes.
And tell me what happened that night.
Well, me and Mr. Henderson, we got into an argument, and it led in my apartment hallway, and Mr. Brown seen, so he came to my door, he comforted me, and it led off to him coming in, giving me a massage, and led off to me, and it led off more than just the massage.
One night.
Yes, one night, and 2 weeks later I ended up pregnant, and I told Mr. Henderson.
Do you remember this day, Mr. Henderson, when she told you she was pregnant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did she also say I had slept with Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, she did?
She told me she used the condom, Your Honor. And then not too long ago, she told me the condom broke, Your Honor.
Mr. Henderson, when she told you she'd also slept with Mr. Brown, but it was just one night,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you say to yourself, well, I know now this could possibly be his child, or you tried to just, you were living in denial?
I was living in denial, Your Honor.
The baby looked just like you. You took pictures with her. You go to the doctor's appointment, everything, and now you're sitting up here denying her. She looked just like you. She resembles you in all types of ways.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click
No,
on
no.
the notification bell. You're positive this Mr. Brown encounter was a one-night thing?
Yes, it was.
My next CV.
One time to have a baby. So you knew that?
Next CV.
Yes.
And you're saying the protection you used broke?
Yay, Jamie.
Okay. So at this time, the court would like to call Mr. Brown. Jerome, would you please escort Mr. Brown into the courtroom? I'd like to hear from him. Mr. Brown, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Mr. Brown, we're here, of course, discussing the paternity as it relates to baby Zion. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Ms. Nesbet, please.
I first met her, she had moved to my apartment a couple doors down. And like always, first
What? You're not the only one in the gang.
She was a cute girl, you know. She was
a nice friend, that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it, you know.
But you did have a sexual encounter with her.
Yeah, one time.
It was just like birthday sex, that was about it.
It wasn't boring. She was always hitting me up and text me and all that stuff. I used to text her different names.
It was just one time.
Your Honor, she's telling me that it was been going on longer than that. It was more than one.
It was just birthday sex, that
It
was
was just
it.
one night only. We used to always text and stuff like that. I used to hit her up with different female names because he used to be around. So I was like, this Nancy. She would text me like LOL, you know what I'm saying? She knew it was me. You know what I'm saying?
So you all were texting each other even after you all.
Yeah, we stayed in contact. We never.
But you only had sex the one time?
Just that one night, her birthday, when her
And the protection broke.
I don't remember protection broke. I was bugged him a little bit, but I don't remember no protection broke. You know what I'm saying? Remind you, I just came to the comfort that one night because he them two had got into it. So I had went down there, comfort one night, gave her a little massage. You know what I'm saying? We was chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was massaging, my hands laid at other places, and you know what happened after that?
Yeah. So now, what happened when she got pregnant?
She had texted me and told me I got something to tell you. I'm like, tell me. She was like, then she's like, I'm embarrassed. So I'm like, I'm embarrassed, tell me. She was like, I'm pregnant, you a dying baby.
So at this point, you've been honest with both men.
Yes.
And they both know they are potential fathers.
Yes, Your Honor.
Baby Zion is born. And who steps up to the plate for her?
I stepped up to the plate for her, Your Honor.
It ain't my baby, so I ain't stepping up to no plate.
So, Mr. Brown, you said it's not.
Because I had a condom on, and look at her. She looked just like him. She a beautiful baby. She looked just like him, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got him up. Let me show you right here.
What did you bring, Mr. Brown?
Evidence.
All right.
Well,
Choose Chargers. Free on YouTube.
I love my kids, but I also love not being broke. So this back to school season, I'm just gonna spend less on them. Amazon has low prices on everything kids need, like sports stuff. For a sport that they'll hate in 2 weeks.
At Little Spoon, we know little things can make a big difference. That's why we deliver meals and snacks that make life a little easier.
I don't think I can cover it. They'll be fine.
Littlespoon.com.
The old people would just probably say
Picture
when they see me.
a phone with a pro camera that uses
to help you take photos like a pro.
This is a picture of
Me on the right and her on the left. There's nothing like at all. Here, look at it. She's not lips.
you submit to the court that she doesn't look anything like you in your opinion.
Nothing like it. One day she had told me she didn't want to take the first. She was always acting like, "Do you want to take the test?" I'm like, "Yeah." Then one day she called, text me like, "You don't need to take the test because I know it's his baby."
No, you.
Like, yeah, she the one that hurt you.
He's the one that called me.
So wait, initially, she asked you to take a test. Do you mind taking
Yeah, and I used to always tell her, I don't mind taking the
Your
test.
Honor, that's not what he called me and said that we should take a DNA test, and I told him no. He said that's unfair.
Because she'd already told me a couple times already to take a test. And you already told me and texted me that it might be my baby. So, you know what I'm saying? I got 4 kids already. I don't mind taking care of another one. You know what I'm saying? But
4 kids.
4 kids already.
Jesus.
yeah, and I don't mind taking care of another one. What's one more? You know?
So
fine.
the bottom line is you were saying, I don't mind taking the test. So at that point, when you were going to submit to the test and you said, I don't mind taking care of another one, you had an inkling that there is a potential at least that could be yours?
Yeah, so that's why I was worried. That's why I kept in contact with her.
But you said y'all used the condom. So how
we did use the condom, you know what I'm saying? But things happen, you know what I'm saying?
So you remain steadfast, Ms. Nesbet, that this could be either one's child.
Yes, but I'm like more of 100% sure that it's Don's
Nah,
child.
she done got my head off. These things is my, you know what I'm saying? I want her to get the touch up with my head off with. Yeah, she got me confused too. And then when they get into it, you know what I'm saying? She write little things on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And then when I hit her up, as soon as I get on the phone with her, I see her put something on Facebook and it'll be about me.
So you think she's trying to maintain contact with you, stay close to you because there's a potential you may be the child's father?
Yeah.
I know LaDon is the father. He just needs to step up to the plate and face it that you're the father. He looks just like
I'm not about to step up to the plate if you keep telling me it's Mr. Brown's child. No.
But Mr. you have to admit, you know, the point where you get into the argument and you say, it's not your baby, it's somebody else's baby. You're not gonna forget that.
She told me
But he takes care of my baby. He takes care of my baby. He knows that's not his, which is my son. He takes care of him. If we went shopping,
yes, but you didn't cheat on me and have him though.
bought his daughter only one.
You didn't cheat on me and have him though. So it's a difference. I have feelings too.
Well, what he's trying to express, and look, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but I'm trying to understand the situations why I'm here, is to help you all each understand the other person's position. What he's saying is there's a level of resentment that he feels as it relates to baby Zion. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So maybe he's not as involved because he truly has a question relating to her paternity.
Yes, Your Honor.
Part of that you validate because you have a question.
Yes.
And I want to be her father.
You
But she's nuts. Every time I come in the house, it's something else.
So you do want to be baby Zion's father?
Yes, and you hear what she's saying every time. It's about my cousin. Or is she not my
But
baby?
he tells me that all the time. Yes, they look alike. So I know that this is his baby. His baby look just like his cousin's last son.
Oh, I just caught that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it alone. So, Mr.
I think
Brown,
she slept with the cousin too.
today, I just want to be clear, is that you are or you are not?
I think I'm not the father, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want to hurt because there's too much going on. Too much going on, you know what I'm saying? Then I got him hitting me up on Facebook. See, I had to block him on Facebook. And block him twice on Facebook.
Yeah, and I thought it's down with your daughter. I know, but no, bro. I'm a real man, bro.
Men block people too.
Facebook feud?
No, it wasn't no Facebook rules. I just told him, like, bro, come get your child. You feel me? This is not my child. She's telling me that this child is not mine. I'm not about to sit there. I'm a real man. I'm not gonna have her calling me daddy or nothing. Like, come on, I'm not
I
your
just
father.
don't
That's
want
your
my
father.
daughter to listen. I just want mine to stay in my baby's father.
Since I don't know English, I don't know if you're insulting me or what.
Like, hope he is the father, you know what I'm saying? They can live a happy family, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I understand where you coming from.
Since I don't know English,
She
I
gotta
don't know
stop
if you're
doing the things she
insulting me
do.
or what.
Sometimes it don't feel about the child. You feel me?
All right, let's just acknowledge this. The level of animosity and confusion surrounding baby Zian's paternity is real. And you know that.
Yes.
You've admitted that. That's why this courtroom exists. And some mothers come in here and they will say, and Jerome can attest to this, no, I know for certain it was nobody else. It was nobody else. You came to court and said, look, I have a dilemma. I did sleep with 2 men during the window of conception. answer, and I have those answers
It's
for
not
you.
orange.
Are you ready for the results?
Yes.
All right, turn on the envelope, please. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Nesbet versus Henderson, when it comes to 7-month-old Zion Nesbet,
Oh, that's my name.
Mr. Brown, you
R.
are not.
Oh.
Mr. Brown, your name rhymes with clown, but you're not gonna clown today. Just calm down. Calm down. Mr. Henderson,
She look like him though.
you are her father.
How old are you with her father from the beginning?
Are you happy?
Yes, I mean, I love to be her father, but if she can't change, I'ma leave. But I'ma still do for her, yo. I'ma still do for my daughter, because I'm not that guy. This will be my only child.
You all now have a child together. There's a level of immaturity that is reeking in this relationship. I mean, it is just, you all just silly with it all. But you're making babies.
I mean, I make babies as long as they get taken care of, because some guys out here would just make a baby and be like, I'm gone.
Ms. Nesbet, you gotta own too, this level of resentment you feel for Mr. Henderson, you gotta let that go. Because you told him from the jump, don't sign the birth certificate because it could be somebody else's, all right?
Yes, sir.
Today's a new day. Today we know. Now you have to move forward. You all have to learn how to co-parent. This is a beautiful little girl. You don't want her standing here one day, Ms. Nesbet, right in front of me. You want her to be in a different position, right, than you are. So that means you two have to work together. We have counseling for you, resources to help you figure out how to co-parent together. But get yourselves together.
Okay.
She needs you,
Well, I want
right?
her to.
Yes, sure.
I wish you the best of luck. Court is adjourned.
Mrs. Griffin, you say your husband is a paranoid crybaby
used to
with
told
an
us.
overactive imagination who convinced himself that you are cheating on him. You opened your case to prove you are faithful and that he is your son Cato's biological father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Griffin, you claim your wife is a serial cheater whose constant disappearing acts make her more of a magician than a faithful partner, and there is no way you fathered
Everybody's cheating.
Cato. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Additionally, you petitioned the court for a lie detector test to determine the extent of your wife's cheating. So, Ms. Griffin, how did you all meet?
We met at my job because I was a housekeeper and he stayed there. I used to clean his room. I kept seeing him. Yeah, I'm telling like he looked good. I was attracted to him, so I had.
You were a housekeeper where?
She threw herself
at a hotel.
So he was a guest?
Yeah, he stayed there.
All right, so Mr. Griffin, so you were a guest at a hotel and Miss Griffin, your now wife, was a housekeeper?
Yes.
Okay, and so how did you meet?
Okay, so like we first saw each other, we both made eye contact. It was like kind of mutual. But one day she was cleaning my room, so I go in the bathroom. When I came back out, like she was laying in the bed, but
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, full service.
Full service. Hey, you have been keeping him all while he was there.
Yeah, I have been seeing him, but I was kind of scared to like talk to him. Like,
how'd you go from being scared to talk to him to naked in the bed?
Cause he had came up and asked me if I was a housekeeper. He knew I was a housekeeper, but he wanted me to come in his room. I knew what was up. Like, we both knew what was going on.
So, Jerome, is that the new lingo for getting somebody in the bed? You say, are you a housekeeper? So, all right, this is interesting. Let's move on, because at some point you actually get married.
Yeah, we did. 2 years, 2.5 years after we met. I untied my tubes. I paid $8,000 to have a baby. I did this for him.
You untied your tubes to have this baby for him.
Yes.
So, Mr. Griffin,
Yes, Your Honor.
Was the baby planned? She hired two, paid $8,000 to have this baby for you. Now you say it's not yours?
We did plan on having a baby, but we weren't even married 24 hours and you spent that out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because we had.
On the wedding night?
No, the day after. We wasn't even 24 hours. We got married on the 24th, and the night of the 25th, she spent that out.
Where
was you?
You said the day after your wedding, your wife didn't come home.
It was,
He was already gone. He's going with his family member and her friends.
So let me hear your side of this, Mr. Griffin. What happened?
It was my family member's birthday. We were supposed to go on to celebrate with my family member for her birthday.
So you did invite your wife?
Yes. Every year she was.
But that wasn't our plan. We were supposed to be playing together. Like we had just got married.
I was trying to. You ain't want to. You ain't want to go nowhere. Yeah.
Join unions growing their career with Coursera. Start learning today. Georgia's leaders at PSC are ensuring no new rate increases for 3 years while protecting historic investments in the grid. This commitment from Georgia's largest electric utility will keep our economy #1. Thank you, Georgia. Save more on grilling. Save more on family recipes. Save more on everything.
So I need to move into doubt. Take me to Mr. Griffin. The window of time when Cato was conceived, right before the baby. What was going on then and what was leaked out?
Alright. Like right before time of conception, we was kind of arguing, we was into it. She was in the bathroom like all day, like fixing her hair, doing her makeup, like getting pretty and stuff. So she put the kids to bed. But she told the kids that she was leaving. But she
I thought
told
they were
me that she
in
was gonna get sicker.
this morning.
So she leaves, she gone about like 5 or 6 hours. Calling her phone, she not answering. She comes back like 6 hours later. She's in the bathroom getting ready to take a shower and stuff. So she taking off her pants and stuff and like she ain't have on no underwear. So I asked her about that and she said that she had started her cycle and that she had to throw her underwear away or something like that.
So your wife says, I'm going to get cigarettes, then comes back home 6 hours later with no panties on.
And no sign of a cycle either.
No, because I think you got the dates confused because, Your Honor, I was at work. It wasn't no going to the store getting cigarettes. Like, I spent every second of the day with this man. Like, he knows exactly where I'm at all times. Like, I've been 100 with him. Like, I dedicate my life to him. I untie my tubes. That's a commitment.
So why you always doing like questionable stuff, disappearing and stuff like that? Like pretty much everywhere we went, like she knew somebody, was talking to somebody. That's why I ended up asking.
Anybody wave to me, I'm having sex with them. Anybody smile at me, I'm done having sex with them.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You moved from housekeeping to bed making. It was creative, it was interesting. I guess it was sexy and fun. But you do have to understand that the way you met and the way you all started that relationship was so, I'll just say, free, that don't you understand that he probably would think you may be that free with somebody else as well?
And that's understandable. He was just the same as me.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
Oh no. 6 more hours.
Yeah, those 2 more hours.
Why there may be a
This will take 2 hours.
trust in this
Yeah.
relationship.
You serious?
Yeah, because we're gonna cut them tiny.
Oh yeah.
This one now will take you like 24 braids.
Because around the time of
How many braids?
21 braids.
Like once again,
Jesus.
we was into it, like she got answered. So the day I do talk to her, she tell me she in Kansas. Like why you in Kansas?
Cut it 21?
That's where my family is.
I think she was
Cut what?
21 braids.
Jesus.
This side is 12, the other side is 12.
Oh, I did.
How long did she stay there?
You're tired now. I thought you said you're not tired. You're gonna stay with me all day.
Let's
He's not what you
look
told
at the
me.
calendar you submitted to the court.
You said you're you will stay with me,
I will stay.
You will stay, right?
I will stay.
All the things that's crossed
So
out.
since you still can make it 35, make it time.
That's a lot. He ain't never went that long without sex. So all them little scratches, that's a lot.
At that time, the kids will say,
All the dates that's got red for them, that's the times we weren't having sex.
So all of July,
All of
July,
July, first of August.
in August. So when are you saying, Mr. Griffin, your wife came back from Canada?
She came back.
your wife came back. Okay, that's the wife.
Kato was born April 23rd.
So Kato was born on April 23rd.
So I did the math.
So we're cutting 35.
It comes
He can't do no math because he got too many days.
21.
35.
The conception date is from anywhere from July 29th until August 2nd.
So in your mind, when she comes up pregnant, you say, oh, she came back here pregnant.
It was like we only had sex like one time too. Like she just knew she was
Oh,
pregnant.
that's all it
One
takes.
But I'm
time.
saying, I know that, but like she was just for sure she was pregnant. Like after that, she was after taking tests that same day.
No, I was not. I know how this works. I have other children. You don't take a pregnancy
I'm more
test right after
sensitive in the
you have
front.
sex
The
or
back, it
whatever.
doesn't
I had
hurt.
missed my
Okay,
period.
you're sensitive
I
in
took
the
a
front.
test and I knew I was
The
pregnant.
back doesn't.
That's why I want to call it tiny,
Yeah.
tiny.
The day I missed my
35
period, the
braids.
day I took
So,
the test, I was pregnant. That's how I knew.
So when you find out your wife
so
is
we have
pregnant,
34 now.
are you excited?
Okay?
Your wife
You will
is
stop
pregnant.
counting
She
now.
went through
Huh?
great
Say, we will stop
Yeah,
counting.
exactly. You wanted to have
You want me to stop?
Exactly.
You want me to stop counting?
Sir.
No, I don't want to stop.
Stop.
I want us to cut it 50. That would be your perfect.
50. And you know it's the front, so I can't even go.
That's not my baby.
I can't even leave.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
I
leave.
look like your honor.
But if you want to leave, you pay me my complete
To
money.
have my tubes
Right?
outside. Don't get pregnant by just anybody. Like, we're married.
You
We're
understand, okay?
committed. Like,
Oh, yeah.
having a baby's a commitment.
So when I finish with the front now, I finish with the back. I'm going to break everything down. I
Like,
break it half.
half
around.
about little stuff. But once we got married, I
That
was
one is
committed
going to take us 3 more hours to break everything down.
Jesus.
Why are you feeling emotional right now, Miss Griffin? What are you
But you
feeling?
told me you're going to stay with
Because,
me.
like, all my life,
I will
like,
stay.
never wanted to
You will
sleep
stay,
with
right?
you.
No complaints,
Like, I
yes.
met him,
No
like,
complaints. 3 more
showed me
hours.
a lot of good stuff. Like, I love
The braiding down is not going to take time.
married.
Just 3 hours.
To be,
Just 3 hours.
To be, like 100 with him. That's why I had to, untie my tubes. I dedicate everything I do for him. Like, he don't appreciate anything I do. I'm tired of getting accused. Like, I just want the truth to be known. Like, this baby's his. I've never cheated. Like, if he can't accept it and stop saying I'm a cheater, like, yeah, we're done.
Well, this is why this courtroom is so important.
Yes, it is. When, like, he's mad at me, like, he's part of me. So when it's, he don't want me, he don't want
That's
him.
not true, because like if I'm not around, like I can't, she's not gonna just bring it.
He don't text, he don't ask, like, how's my son today? Was he good? Does he need anything?
Never.
Never. Ask him what he's did for my son. My son. That's why I say my son. I take care of him. Financially, physically, everything.
So you're not doing anything for the baby, because the truth is the baby was born in the marriage. So you own the birth certificate, right?
Yes. He signed it. He was
Baby
there
got
for a
your
long
last
time.
name. You signed the birth certificate.
Yes.
Baby has your last name.
He's
So if
there
you
the
do all
whole
that,
time I'm pregnant. He was there.
only to get to the point where you still cannot say for certain you believe this is your biological child.
No, especially like when he was born, like once I did the math on the dates, I was like, ain't no way he'd be mine.
He loves
So you admittedly, you've been holding back love from this child.
Yes. Yes, man. It's not right. I know it's not right.
I can say that you really have two major questions, Mr. Griffin. It's about the cheating and it's about the paternity.
Yes, sir.
So what is going to happen if it is determined that Cato is not your biological child?
It's not gonna happen.
We done. I can't. Yeah, that's too much.
That's why the results are so important, and we have them. Jerome, may I have the envelope, please? It has been determined by this court. Mr. Griffin,
Yes, Your Honor.
you
Are the mother.
are the father. You are the father. How does
Did you say
that
close your
feel
legs?
to know?
It's a big weight lifted off my shoulder.
Now he looks like a fool. All them little stories he keep making up in his head, like,
Oh, that's just my father. That got nothing to do with the lies and stuff.
Well, now that you mentioned that, do you even need the results of a lie detector test? Or do you just want to move forward with the understanding that you have the truth about your son and you all can start your life together?
Don't worry
You
about
want
it.
to just let it go?
I don't. Ain't no letting go, or this would have been let go. This from years ago. Like, we still argue. This is 5 years later that we argue.
So does it matter? Do these lie detector results matter? I'm just
Oh,
asking
no.
you because I have them.
You're sick.
Yes,
It matters to me.
You're sick.
Me too.
All right. Then it's unanimous.
I'll trouble you soon. You think I want to be sick?
Thank you.
No, you have not met me. I'm sick. When?
Mrs. Griffin, you were asked, since the start of your relationship with Mr. Griffin, have you had physical sexual contact with any other man other than Mr. Griffin? You said no. The lie detector determined that you were being truthful.
Now what?
You have anything to say, Mr. Griffin?
No, apologize.
Yeah, of course. I apologize. I was wrong. I can't just jump all over you right now.
Me
Like,
too.
I'm definitely happy.
You should at least come over here and apologize.
So what,
For
right?
5 years. Like,
I love you.
You can stand with your wife. I don't know what you were saying. You can stand over there with your wife. So we're here now. I love that you could hug. I love that you could just share in the joy of the moment. And that's exactly how we miss our blessings in life. Is because we get so caught up with all the water under the bridge that we miss the blessing. You have a beautiful baby boy that you've been down for 5 months and he's yours. You have a wife who loves you, who's committed to making your family work. She's admitted that the lie she told was wrong. But Miss Griffin, I want you to understand too, that is the power of a lie.
yeah, and I learned my lesson.
Right
about
on
lies.
through.
Yes.
The person can evolve and change. And then that lie still lives on.
If you're here in the state of Georgia and you've got an old roof, maybe you've been thinking of replacing it for a while, or maybe you need a new roof right now. This month, right now, we can get you a brand new, beautiful roof for $0 down and starting at just $89 a month. If you're interested, if you'd like more information, use the camera app on your phone. You can scan the QR code here to my right or to my left. It's going to take you to a page with a few quick questions, answer those, and we'll send you over more information. Again, if you live anywhere here in the state, we are one of the top-rated roofing companies, and this month, right now, we can get you a beautiful new roof for $0 down and starting at just $89 a month. If you're interested, scan the QR code here to my right or to my left, and we will send that over to you.
you recently learned shocking news that Myron Smith, the man you believe to be your dad, and who paid child support for you, may not be your biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now you've dragged the defendant, Mr. Ware, to paternity court to prove that he is your father and claim today's results will prove your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ware, you admit that you had a relationship with Miss Webster's mother around the time of conception, but say for the past 40 years you were told Mr. Smith was her father.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Miss Webster, tell me why you now believe Mr. Ware is your father.
Who knows?
Your Honor,
He wants
I
to make
worked
sure I don't
in
have
a
no
beauty
way.
salon with some of his relatives, and they always kind of had
Because
something
he's
against me.
cheating. So he doesn't
I
want to
heard
make sure that I'm not doing
relatives
it.
say that that's not none of your father. So I started
Because
questioning.
he's cheating.
I asked my
So?
mom, I talked to Mr. Smith,
He
like,
wants
why
to know
are
that
they
I'm not doing it.
saying that I'm not a part of their family?
When you questioned Mr. Smith, what did he say?
He said, you will always be my daughter. I believe in my heart that you are, and no matter what, you'll always be my daughter.
And that still wasn't answer enough for you. You still had doubts.
I still had doubts. I
And
was a
if you
blood
charge
donor. We talked about blood types, and I know that the mother and
He
the
charged
father,
his phone.
the child will have one or the other, and me and Mr. Smith don't have the same blood type. I was in question again. I'm very curious.
Entertain everybody. They
Cousin,
said,
Miss Smith, and she said, you know, I really believe
I
in
said,
my
they
heart
said
that
entertain everybody, so
Mr.
I'm
Ware's your
entertaining
father.
everybody that's
She
being
said, you
entertained.
walk like him, you chuckle like him. She said, if I close my eyes and you both chuckle, you wouldn't know the difference.
Really?
I had a baby book for a long time, and I never really started putting things together until the blood type wasn't the same. And I'm looking in the baby book, and there's relatives of Mr. Ware's family that signed in when I was born. They bought gifts. There was an address.
Relatives
Relatives
of Mr. Ware,
yes, Your Honor,
have signed into your baby book when you were born.
Correct, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Ware,
Yeah, Thursday.
you knew of this young woman,
Yes, I did.
but you do not.
Yeah, I'm
your
there Monday to
biological
Tuesday.
father.
Monday, Monday.
Because at the time,
Mommy, go
Mom and I
Last
were
week.
dating.
Mommy,
She
I didn't go Thursday.
Louisville, Kentucky, and dating Ohio.
Not taking
And
now.
she would spend
Go
months
to
there,
the
months here.
You're on the phone now.
During
What?
that time, when she became pregnant, she explained to me
Wednesday.
that she
Okay.
was, and that
You
it
make
was
the
a
assignment.
man's, child.
So she told you.
I said you
Yes,
make
she
the
did.
assignment. I already paid my
Yes, she
dues
did.
with
Did you
Shy,
ever do the
so
math to think
I'm not getting
about
Shy or
when
Ditra.
she possibly was conceived?
You know that
whether
day,
or
that
not
day
you
Ditra called
were in
out.
a relationship with her mother at that time?
Yes, she
No,
called
no.
out. I was so mad. I
At
said,
that
oh my
time,
God, I should have had her.
I believe around 15, 16 years
Because
old.
Shy is a terrible
I
tech.
didn't know
She
anything
talk a
about
lot. She
it.
doesn't do
You took her
nothing.
word for it.
Yes.
At 15, 16 years old,
Yes,
I see
Sean.
that. So, Ms.
Monday,
Webster
Tuesday, Wednesday.
says she would hear things. Did you ever get any trickles of
Yes.
information?
No, Your Honor, I never got anything, never got any information.
How did you lose
On my
contact?
birthday.
You all dated? Were
So
you
I'm gonna be at work on my
in
birthday.
high school?
Yes, Your Honor, we were, but we lost contact because
It's a
a couple
15.
of years
Monday.
after that, I went into
Probably.
the military.
Okay. And when you came back, no one said to you, you may have a child?
No one said that to me, and the
I
mom
don't know.
had moved back to.
I hung up on him, by the way,
so I
to
never
talk to you.
saw her for years.
Were you there when her mom was pregnant?
Yes,
I didn't
was
tell
there
her.
when her mom was pregnant. As a matter of fact, we continued to date at that point. I remember
You don't know-
times
you don't need to
being
know.
with the mom and rubbing her belly and just always there to support her.
Are you sure you had not?
He's turning
Pregnant.
with Janice, I think.
I was sure that
Who-
I had
listen,
not
I have a
impregnated
question for you.
her
Who
because
changed
she
his
told
assignment?
me that.
Because he was supposed to be in the back.
Fast forward to the day you
Who
finally
changed his
get to
assignment?
meet Mr. Ware.
We went to visit him at his church.
Because the assignment was made yesterday, and he was in the back.
I've just been praying, you know, that I find out who my father is.
And then they
In my
switched it with
life.
Janet.
Roadblocks and stones I've been going through, there's things.
Who's
that-
in the front with him?
those
They didn't want to put
opportunities,
Rudy and Janet
and
together
knowing
with
who my
him.
father is one of them, and I came to the Lord. I went to the altar. They had altar call, and I went
Rudy.
up and I just prayed that God give me a sign to reveal.
But who's in the back? Janet
Yeah,
and
what's
who?
going on? So I'm praying and I'm nervous, but I just felt this energy. And when they asked for the prayer warriors to come out, and when I got up, Mr. Ware was standing right behind me. So
And did you know it was Mr. Ware?
when I was down, no, I didn't know who was standing there when I got up. You know, I get up and I turn around and he's right there. So I mean, something. It's got to be some energy. It's got to be something. It can't be in vain. You are a deacon, right?
Yes, I have.
And he's a spiritual person.
Did you know it was her? Did you know it was Miss Webster, this baby?
Who's a pusher?
You knew before she even left the womb? Did you know?
No, I did not know at that time until she introduced herself.
Well, I also went to meet your mother, and she said, I knocked on the door, and I said, hi, Denisha, I'm Marsha's daughter. And she stepped back, she
Please let
said,
me know. I'm curious.
well, baby, what took you so long?
I'm
Did your mama
curious.
get that blood test done?
Maybe my mom knew something that I didn't know. But at that time, I took it from her mother to be truth that this
Don't
is
tell
not my
nobody that.
child. I never believed in my heart that she was my child.
So you did
Yeah,
not feel
don't tell
a
nobody.
connection like this could be my daughter? The way in which she says your mother reacted when she met her and said, what took you so long?
No, Your Honor, I did not. The fact of the matter is that you are not my child. I love you like a child.
All right, bye.
And like a sister, but you're not my child.
Okay, bye.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
My name is Tamara Smith, and I grew up in the household with Denisha's mother, Miss Webster.
Okay.
Mr. Ware was like a part of our family. I know what Miss Webster may have told him that he wasn't the father, but I believe in my heart when Miss Webster left Louisville to move back to Dayton, Ohio, that she left her pregnant.
How is it that as the cousin, you know more than the mother? Or is it something you observed? You knew that they were in a sexual relationship around the time?
Yes.
So you know for certain that around the time Miss Webster was conceived,
Yes.
your cousin, which is her mother, was having sex with Mr. Williams?
Yes, I know that.
Do you know anything about why her mother chose to tell him you're not the father?
I think she may have told him because when she moved back to Dayton, she started a relationship with this other guy. I think that's what happened.
Well, I wanted to get your opinion on it, and Miss Webster's mother is in court today, and so I'm going to have a chance to ask her that very same question. But before we get to that point, I'd like to speak to the other possible father. Ron, can you please escort him into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
After you're old though.
We're gonna go by the
You wanna know?
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Smith. As you know, we're here discussing the paternity as it relates to Miss Webster. You have been paying child support.
Yes, I have.
But you don't believe you're her biological father.
I don't. I can tell you why.
Please.
Miss Webster was born September the 17th, which means that she had to be conceived either late December or January of 76 or late December of 75. I was in the United States Army, stationed in Fort Hood, Texas.
Really?
So right there, she was born September 17th. Last time I was home on leave was late November. So in order for her to be born in September, she had to be conceived either late December or early January. I was in Fort Hood, Texas.
And if you come home for Thanksgiving, that's too far away. That's
That would make Miss Brady 42 weeks pregnant. And I don't know nobody to carry a child 42 weeks.
So how did you end up paying child support if you weren't even there?
Because I was raised to do the right thing, and I was naive about it, and I signed the papers.
Miss Webster, you were initially told he was your biological father.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Smith has always said, no matter what, you'll always be my daughter. So I just accepted it. But as the older I got, I'm like, it's not adding up. It's not making sense. And then
They don't share a father-daughter relationship.
I can see that this confusion just really eats away at you. I can see it in your eyes.
it does, Your Honor. It's just like there's something missing. I just want to know who I belong to. My identity. I deserve to know that.
Yes, you do.
I feel that I can get some closure and move on. I might be alright one day. I need my dad to walk me down the aisle. I have grandchildren. I might need advice.
You're right. You deserve that. I want to get some more answers for you. I would like to call your mother into the courtroom. And Mr. Smith, I'm going to ask you to please step down and stand right next to Mr. Ware if you don't mind.
We're gonna walk up here. We're gonna stand right next to each other.
Ms. Brady, Brady, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Of course, we are here regarding your daughter and her search to find her father. What was going on at the time? And who is her biological father?
Her biological father is Mr. Myron Smith.
Standing right there.
Yes.
He says he was gone. He was serving the time that she was conceived. Is that not true?
Right. But Mr. Smith also came home on leave. Once we got together, Mr. Smith went back to the service.
No. Well, what's
And
up for
I
me?
was pregnant. When Mr. Smith called me one day, I said, you know what? I'm pregnant.
I've never received that call, Your Honor.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
You don't remember this conversation?
No, I don't, not at all. When I come up from the military, I got a letter in the mail stating that I had to come down to the child support. When I got there, Miss Webster, when Miss Braids was there, she said, Miss Webster's dead. So, me and Naive, I just took her for a word. I signed the papers, I said, because I'm going to do the right thing and step up to the plate. This is my child, and I'm going to be there for her. But as she got older in time, and we start hearing different things in different parts of the stories of this, that, and the other, and Miss Webster and myself got together some years ago and discussed this about, we went into detail about, you know, who her natural dad is. And I think we both should know, because we've been struggling with this for over 10, 15 years now, and I feel like that we both should know.
And Miss Brady, do you have any doubts
No.
as to whether or not Mr. Smith is Miss Webster's biological father? You don't. You say it just as plain.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
it's him.
Yes.
And you're positive.
Yes.
Are you touching?
So when Mr. Ware talks about being there, rubbing your stomach and all of that, you weren't also in a relationship with him?
I was in a
Oh my
relationship
God,
with
these
Mr.
people
Ware.
are so
He
confusing.
was my supporter. I mean, he did everything for me, with me, and everything. But he's not the father.
So why do you think your cousin is saying this?
I don't know why Miss Smith is saying this. She knows more than I do, I
She
guess.
says she remembers during the time Miss Webster was conceived that you were also sleeping with and having a relationship with Mr. Ware.
Right.
So you were.
Right.
So he is potentially.
No, it's not Mr. Ware's baby.
Okay, well.
It's not.
All right, the only way we are truly going to get down to the bottom of this, since everyone seems to have a different story, is to get the results. Ron, the envelope, please.
Woman, please on that. Just complete it down, okay?
In the case of Webster v. Ware,
You don't do it
when it
down.
comes to 40-year-old Denisha Webster, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Smith,
Your hair is thick. God, your hair is
are not her father.
Oh,
Oh, you want to explain the chance about
it's not the father.
Are you surprised?
Her? Yes. Surprised? No.
He paid child
thank
support
you
the whole
for
time,
everything that you've done.
and that's not his child.
Always, baby.
I appreciate you, and like you said,
Always. Always, sweetie.
She keeps saying that's the father. He said he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Miss Brady, you just told me you were sure.
I thought I was sure. I thought I really had it in my heart that Mr. Smith was her dad.
Well, I have the results here for Mr. Ware. These results were prepared by
I don't
DNA
think you're that bad,
Diagnostics.
doctor.
So she basically with everybody.
Yeah.
let me say this before you read those results. Nisha was named for my cousin Marika and Mr. Ware. His middle name and Marika's name together, and that's how she got to be Denisha.
Mr. Ware, did you know she was named after you?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. And, of course, Marsha and I, we got together to name her at the time. I do remember that.
You dated through the process. You named her together. But you were sure he was not the father?
Right.
And you made him certain he was not the father?
Right.
Let's go to the results. In the case of Webster
I don't think you're
versus
not
Ware,
Imagine so that means there's a third person.
Denisha Webster. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Ware,
Maybe when I finish eating, I will know.
Yeah.
Are not.
I told you. They don't look alike.
So who was the father?
Somebody else.
Now she doesn't even have a dad. She might as well as not try to find out.
Thank you.
Oh my God, so
scary.
Sit down. Sit down.
No father.
We shouldn't open up a can of worms. That can of worms should have been closed. Baby, I'm so sorry.
I have to ask you.
Who was the
Who do you remember? Do you have any idea?
It's all good. This will do nothing but make me stronger. It don't even matter at this point. I'm 40 years old. My stepfather's been in my life. He's raised his grandkids, my kids. He's been there. That's my dad.
Mr. Creed, you're here because you
Jesus.
say if you cannot resolve your paternity dispute, your 13-year relationship with the defendant is on the brink of ending. You're here to prove that he is the father of your 4-month-old twins, Sky and Skylar, and you're hoping to save your family. Is that correct?
So when I finish this part now, we just break it
You were
down.
devastated
Thank you.
when just 4 days ago, the plaintiff confirmed your suspicion. She cheated on you with an ex during the time of conception. You claim your family's future is at risk and state you plan to leave her if the DNA results prove you are not the twins' biological father. Is that correct?
Yes.
So, Mr. Creed, is he or is he not your children?
Yes, Your Honor.
He is.
Yes, he is.
You're positive.
Yes. We've been together for 13 years off and on from high school. And we had practically planned this whole thing. And he stayed with me for like 8 months out of my apartment. So we've been together and all we did is
This man, they don't have houses to stay
the whole time.
With the woman.
Yes. And you all were even living together.
And then when the baby comes, they say that's not your baby.
Yeah, they always stay with the women. They don't have houses.
And you say you
It's
do not
crazy.
please your children's father.
Mind you, the ones that come is always the mothers, like the grandmothers fighting for you.
Yeah.
As a man, you shouldn't even, can't even fight for your own
I
mother.
know. You just quiet, you stupid there.
Mr. Flagg, so you've been with this woman since high school.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so when you find out she's pregnant,
When I first found out, Your Honor, I was happy.
you were. Take your time. This is what this is about. We're trying to get to the truth about the twins and their paternity. So when you found out, did you initially have that feeling like I'm going to be a father? Or did you feel like I might?
They watch this in the future.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, my father.
Did he explain this to you when you told me you were pregnant?
My dad slept.
Yeah, he was telling me I was pregnant.
Like the kids spreading disease
You know,
everywhere.
going around my birthday time, I told the 15th, he was like, you're pregnant, you don't need to be
I
pregnant.
don't think they care. Like, it just looks like
that
this
because
is
you're
just.
pregnant. And I didn't believe him.
That's it. They don't have no respect for who sleep with them, no respect for themselves.
I easily get access to medication and everything. They don't care.
Because growing up, I was taught that don't be opening your legs to nobody.
I'm telling you, like, my grandma was after me, like, yeah, they see you with boy, they were like, if you're pregnant, you call to this house.
So you started
You
getting
didn't really see it.
symptoms of pregnancy.
Yeah.
And you said to her, I think you might be pregnant.
They don't care.
So why would
It's
you
just
leave every yours?
this one, this
Because I
one,
had
this one.
doubts.
It's just a normal act for them. It doesn't matter.
It's a normal thing for them.
2 days ago.
So
When,
tell me what you heard 2 days ago. What did you hear exactly?
well, Your Honor, she had told me the truth about her ex-boyfriend.
She did.
Yes.
What did she say?
She had told me she was, sleeping with him.
She was.
Yeah. And I was mad. I had to calm myself down and just go outside and just cool my head and
So just 2 days ago, you found out that she had slept with her ex. Now let me ask you this. Was it during the window of time when your twins were conceived?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that true, Ms. Dupree?
No, I told him that because I was mad at him. We was arguing at the time about whether he was a father or not.
So you just told him?
Because we was arguing or whatever, and I was trying to get back at him because he cheated on me, and I was trying to get back at him. He's the one that's been cheating around.
So out of revenge, you just told him I cheated on you with my ex?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Mr. Flag, when did your doubt begin?
Well, Your Honor, you know when I was on my way home to her, right? One day, I'm coming home, I'm happy. I step in the house. The whole house smelled like sex, Your Honor.
Oh.
And so it's when I go towards the bedroom, her hair messed up.
I want to hear this story.
Look around the house, everything's straight. But when I got to my the bedroom, like on the side of the bed, there's some shoes.
Some shoes?
Yeah. So I'm looking at the shoes and looking at my size, Your Honor. I'm looking at my size of shoes, so I'm gonna say like this. These are my shoes. They are 8.5. These are not my shoes. These are 11 or 13 size.
You saw some big shoes next to your bed.
Yes.
You gotta go with that shoe.
You're size 8. They aren't your shoes.
I don't wear a size 11, 12, Your Honor. I wear a size 8, 8
So
and a
you
half.
see these shoes?
I had asked her, whose shoes are they? She like, it don't matter, just leave it alone. I'm like, what you mean leave it alone?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Did you say it didn't matter, Mr. Bree?
Yes,
When
Your
you
Honor.
saw these shoes and said, whose
Yes,
shoes
Your
are
Honor.
they? So he did see the shoes.
Yes, he
They
did.
were big shoes.
They were big shoes.
And they were by the side of the bed.
Yes.
And they weren't his.
They weren't his, Your Honor. They was my friend, the boyfriend, because they both came over.
What?
So-and-so's boyfriend
was
was
that?
by the bed?
No, I have a one-bedroom apartment. The bathroom was inside my bedroom. They both took a shower in my house because, like, just visiting and staying with me. So her boyfriend didn't have enough time to go home, drop her off and go home and get ready for work. So she asked me, can he get ready for work there? I said, sure. So he came and took a shower. He put his work boots on and left his shoes there.
Why not just tell this story and say, don't worry about it?
That's true, because I should have told him that it was.
Yeah, because that's like your life.
If it's that innocent,
Yeah.
it's no big deal, then it's when you know
I was mad.
so-and-so's boyfriend was over here and he changed before he
Excuse me,
worked
Your Honor.
over his shoes. Why are they by the bed?
I just ain't moving and she didn't move.
This doesn't sound right.
Whoa, you good?
Can't afford therapy, but I can afford bath bombs.
Have you heard of Rule Up? The average copay is just $15 for a session.
Yeah. Drain the tub, not your wallet. Unexpectedly affordable mental health care. Rula.
Stability, precision, that's the essence of driving. Lawson.
At Farmers Home Furniture, we take pride in our hometown. Our tradition is making our customers feel like family and their homes comfortable with name brand furnishings. Whether unwinding in a lazy boy recliner or sleeping better on a Sealy mattress, America's #1 brand, we offer personalized service to build lasting relationships, providing an easy, convenient shopping experience. Plus in-house financing. Shop in store or online. Farmers Home Furniture, your hometown store.
Get clean car happy and give your car a sparkling shine with Tidal Wave Auto Spa's Clean Club membership, where you can wash your car once a day, every day. Enjoy the Tidal Wave experience with an attendant pre-washing your car before the ultimate auto spa treatment. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free vacuums, cleaning cloths, and spray cleaners for the perfect finishing touch. And our special members-only lane means you can get in, get clean, and get back on the road in minutes. Plus, there are no contracts. You can cancel anytime. Catch the happy wave by joining the Tidal Wave Clean Club online or at any Tidal Wave Auto Spa location.
Don't know.
Mr. Flag, she
Come.
told you she had slept with her ex.
Yes.
And so, is he a bigger guy that would have bigger shoes like that?
Well, I never met the man, Your Honor. So,
Do you know what he looks like?
no, I really don't. But I did ask her, cause I smell her.
Who's chicken?
How many chickens?
I'm going to take it out just
two.
do the testimony.
Two chickens.
Yeah, first
So
try.
you asked to smell her body because you felt like the
And microwave calm down, okay?
sexual intercourse had taken place imminently.
Yeah.
Did she allow you to do that?
No.
Okay, so then that led you to believe what?
She was cheating.
Mr. Pre, what was going on? Did it smell like sex?
Yes,
Was
it
it?
did.
It
It did.
From my friend, her boyfriend.
I'm
she had told me, she admitted to telling me her boyfriend was there, her ex-boyfriend was there.
So did you admit that your ex-boyfriend was there that day?
Yes, I mean it because we were broken up and I still let him come to visit.
And you did have sex with him?
No, I did not have sex with him. I just told him that because I wanted to be back at him all the time. She cheated and came in around my birthday, when I broke up with him and I asked him to work on my family. 2 days later, he had sex with a girl and some girl, he had the smell all over his face and anything like that. So I just told him I had sex with my ex.
There's too many smells in this case.
Jerome, this is some testimony I wish I didn't have to give.
Okay, your ex-boyfriend did come to the house.
Yes.
But you say you didn't sleep with him.
No,
So something is not adding up. Don't you agree, Jerome?
I agree. Something's very smelly.
There were large shoes by your bed. You admit the house smelled like there was sexual intercourse going on, but you said your boyfriend was there, but you say that wasn't true because you were just trying to get back at him for cheating on you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Mr. Flagg, how soon after this incident did she tell you she's pregnant?
It was like 1 month later.
1 month? So a month later, she says, I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
And you're remembering the shoe incident.
yes.
Do you remember how far along you were when you told him you were pregnant, Mr. Pre?
Yes, almost 2 months.
So you were just 2 months?
Yes.
So you're thinking as you look back through the dates, 2 months, that's about the time that this whole thing went down with the house and the smell and shoes.
Yes.
So now that the babies are here, who is stepping up? Are you Mr. Flagg?
Yes, I will step up, cause
You will or you haven't?
I've been, yes, I have been stepping up.
Ryan, no, he has not. He has not did really nothing for my kids. He don't think he bought with authority. I did the whole baby shower. He only when
Baby
he
shower?
came,
He's supposed to do baby shower?
diapers, a blanket for each baby, some socks for each baby, face rags, and maybe 2, 3 outfits. And since we've been living together, he's just been buying diapers, and that's
That's
it.
expensive.
When I was pregnant, he told me to buy the big stuff, and he was gonna buy
Diapers
the
is expensive.
and he won't do nothing.
And I can see that hurts you.
And yes, they do. And then when he was like, you need to get a job. So I got a job and I asked him to watch him. I'll come home, he just leave him wet.
So you submitted video evidence to the court.
Yes.
Here it is. You say he just ignores the babies. This is what it looks like when he's supposedly taking care of the babies.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Flagg, I mean, you got 2 twins. Are you somehow unconsciously, even if it's not on purpose, are you trying not to bond with these babies?
Before I had kids, I was with this other woman. I'm going to do the same thing like with this one.
What do you mean?
I had another paternity test with another kid.
You had another paternity situation
Yeah,
with another woman.
yes. And she said, baby ain't yours. I'm like, I can't do this no more.
And I can see that really hurts you.
I love those babies. It just, I have always had doubts with just like, is it bad? I'm really sick and tired going through it. I'm really am.
And I can see the tears in your eyes because this really bothers you. This is what this is about.
I really love these kids and I really want to marry Mr. Griffin.
And you're just so worried that if they're not your children, it's the end of a 13-year relationship. And again, it will be 3 children you thought in your lifetime were yours, and they ended up not being. Mr. Green, do you worry that he will walk away from this if the twins are not his biological children?
We had 2 miscarriages before that.
You
And
did?
that hurt. Yes, and that's hurting. And it just, like, God just gave me this blessing or 2. And I always wanted kids, and that hurt it. And when he denied my kids, that makes me feel like he don't even care. And it just hurt. I just want to get over it and live fast because
I'm having hypertension.
That's all right, sweetheart. I know.
I'm so much.
Both of you have been through so much. Miscarriages, paternity situations that didn't turn out the way you want.
And always
It's very emotional.
It's just like, My daddy wasn't here, so I want my kids to grow up without a father. Because I didn't grow up with him. I don't want them to go through that. I want my, you know what I'm saying, him to raise his son to be a man. I can raise my daughter to become a woman. I don't want them to go through what I've been through.
You've been through a lot. And I understand how important these results are to you both and to the children. So there is so much riding on these results today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready for them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because the twins are paternal, we of course tested each child. All right? These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of Dupree versus Flagg, when it comes to 4-month-old twins, Sky Dupree Flagg and Skylar Dupree Flagg, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Flagg, you are their father.
Congratulations, Mr. Flagg.
You happy?
Yes, I'm very happy.
He doesn't look
And I
happy.
probably want to do something else too.
What would you like to do?
Marry her. Listen, look what he's gonna do.
I love you.
Thank you.
Not thank you.
I'm sorry.
Not thank you.
I love you. You're my anything. I would do anything for you. I would run across the world for you.
I told you. He had a ring. She will say yes. Right? Oh, okay. Girl. When you say I love you, say thank you.
Well, I have to say, after such a stinky start, this ended up, we came out smelling like roses. I'll say it that way.
Mr. Morris, you're here because you say certain facts have come to light that make you believe that you fathered one of Miss Thorp's twins and not the other. You claim a botched home DNA test separated you from your daughter London, and you intend to rectify that issue today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Thorpe, you say Mr. Morris's claim is ridiculous and that he very clearly fathered both of your twins, Paris and London. You say Mr. Morris's efforts to go behind your back blew up in his face, and you intend to clean up his mess today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Morris, what do you mean you're the father of a one twin and not the other? Explain.
Exactly how I sound. Originally, I was believed that both of them was mine. Over time, certain circumstances made me feel like neither were mine. And then after that, different things happened that made me believe just London was.
We've examined this issue completely in this courtroom, and we do know it's possible for a man to be the father of one of two fraternal twins. So we do understand that. And that's basically what you're claiming today.
Yes, ma'am.
Twins with two different fathers. Now that would be shocking. Please take me back now. To your relationship, Miss Thorpe, you're saying that you know he is the father?
Yes, Your Honor.
Of both twins?
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
I was seeing another guy at the time that me and Antoine was talking, but the time matched up to Antoine being the father of both of my kids. Before anything, we were friends, so I don't even understand why he's even putting me through this. I told Antoine that I wanted to be in a relationship with him, and he turned me down because he was still in love with the mother of his other child. So when that time happened, I got upset and I started messing with another guy.
Okay, and this was after you were already intimate with Mr. Morris?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you went into the tit for tat, if he don't want me, I'll go be with somebody else, he's with somebody else, I'll go get somebody else.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you keep having sex with Mr. Morris?
I did. Yes, Your Honor.
So, Miss Thorpe, at some point you find out you're pregnant. Take me to that day.
I had went to the doctor for like just a regular checkup. She came in and she told me that I was pregnant. He was very happy. He seemed like he was very happy about the situation.
I was ecstatic. I was very, very happy. Like, I went all out. Bought tool and everything. It cost a lot. It was bassinets here, strollers there, car seats. Moved her into a family member house during her pregnancy. Try to make her as comfortable as possible. She hungry every day. I gotta feed her.
That's the least you could do.
But I was there. I was picking out baby names, you know, just ready for the whole ordeal.
You were there?
Yeah.
Were you there for the birth?
Yes, ma'am. I was the first one to get to see him and hold on. She was in a lot of pain, and it was in an NICU unit. It was only 3 pounds, but it was amazing though. It was, spent the next couple months inside the hospital. I was there every moment, every day. Outside of work, I was there, nursing him back to health.
So you were committed?
Of course.
So Mr. Morris, when do you get doubtful?
Honestly, just one day I was in a local drugstore and out of the blue, I know it sounds crazy, but the DNA test was just sticking out. And like everything else was just like black. I'm like, test? What a test? So I bought it. Just like that. I didn't doubt him, not one bit, but I went back to the house without Imani's knowledge, and inside the test it was a thing where you get 3 samples, one for the father, one for the child, and one for the child's mother. But of course she didn't know, so I swapped myself, pairs, and then I used one for the mother on the other child.
Your Honor, he told me he don't even know which child he swapped.
No, I don't know which child ended up being tested, because they only tested one. I called the DNA place after, and I kind of explained the situation. And she said if I got the results back at all, then they collected 2 separate DNAs from what I sent in. She said if it was completely wrong, or I didn't have enough or whatever, then it would have came back DNA.
Okay, inconclusive.
Yes, ma'am. I said,
All right, so you send the results in, and of course, how do they come back?
0% probability.
But you do understand that you didn't even use the swab, right?
I was just hoping, I don't know. Like I said, so.
No, you don't.
I don't, I didn't.
No, I mean, the truth is you don't. You were making something up.
But everything was just confusing. So.
It was.
And I was lost. That's why we're here today.
And it is. Miss Thorpe,
We
so
didn't
what
see
happens after he gets these
2 hours
results
more.
back? He comes to you and tells you he did it?
No, Your Honor, I was at work at the time. He actually texted me and told me that the DNA test came back and that the twins were not his. At the time, I didn't respond automatically because, like I said, I was at work. So he ended up getting very upset and ended up posting it all over social media and telling everybody.
Oh my God.
He posted all over social media and told everybody that the DNA test came back and that the kids were not his.
Did you also post, Mr. Morris, that you didn't do the test properly? I know you didn't.
Why do they like people in their business?
So now you put it all over social media that these aren't my babies, I've done a DNA test and these aren't my babies, and you lying. That's basically what he's saying.
Yes, Your Honor.
When I called and said, results, I got a response that was like she knew. She didn't just say, when I said, I got a test done on me, twins, they are not mine. And her response was, oh.
Oh! Your Honor, on my defense, I was at work at the time. I wasn't able to respond the way that I wanted to respond.
When I got the O, you knew.
Right.
But that's no reason to put it on Facebook. Facebook though, Your Honor.
No, that is no reason to put it there.
At the time, I was more so hurt than.
You were being a drama king.
Yeah.
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 Because that's dramatic. Because the truth is, that's not just about you or her, that's about the babies. So this whole thing blows up, you leave and don't come back for almost 18 months.
Yes.
What makes you get back in touch with Miss Thorp?
I honestly was asking around about.
Why are you asking around if you don't want to do with the person?
Family members and friends started to say, "You sure they're not yours?" And I got sent a picture of my youngest daughter now, and it was side by side with London. I feel like they look just alike. They the same age.
Oh, you had two women pregnant at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
You on team too much all the way around. All the way around.
Yes, ma'am.
So you had another baby by another woman at the same time.
The same reason when I was telling Imani why I couldn't be in a relationship with her, because I was in a long-term relationship with someone else. We was on a break then. But
not too much of a break, because you obviously had sex with her.
yes, Your Honor.
Is that baby yours?
Yes.
Are you sure?
And then you also had twins with Miss Thorp, same time, maybe, you think.
That's the twins and that's my youngest.
So when you see the babies, you feel like you see a resemblance between London and your youngest.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you don't believe you see a resemblance between Paris and your youngest.
Not as much, but the reason I'm saying Paris, on that test, the test still came back of results. If I'm believing one might be, then one still can't be.
Because you're going back to your call to the lab and them saying that if your test is inconclusive, the results come back inconclusive.
Yes.
Or N/A.
Yes, yes.
Which in your mind means, at least for one of them, you're not the biological father.
That's the only explanation.
All right. So you get back in touch and you then let Ms. Thorpe know, okay, I believe I'm the father of one twin because everybody's telling me that this is my child.
I didn't tell her that exactly. I was just trying to check up on the girls. And she said, I could see them, and that's why I've been around for the last 2 years.
What kind of relationship do you have with the twins now?
Great.
They call you daddy?
No.
They're 4.
They call me Uncle Twan.
Uncle Twan.
How?
Yes.
Boy, you about crazy. You just got too much going on. You done gone through all this only for the children and now call you Uncle Twan?
I didn't tell them to.
Oh, you told him to, Miss Thorpe?
No, Your Honor, they just developed that because
He's not there.
he's been around since day one. So with him being around so much, they asked was Twan their dad, but I told him no.
This is a mess. This is a mess. You know what? It started off messy.
Now it's
The
Miss
middle
Year.
was messy. The end is messy. You all should be ashamed. These babies 4 years old sitting up. Really? To be 4 years old, you have to sit up and ask 2 grown adults, is somebody my daddy? Babies got more sex than the mama and the daddy. Why, Miss Thorpe, would you look at these 2 girls and you say you know for certain Mr. Morris is their biological father? Why would you tell them no?
Because we wasn't for sure at the time. I didn't want
So
to
you
tell
aren't
my
sure.
father.
You aren't sure.
I mean, at the time, I didn't feel like I was sure, so I didn't want to have no con. And then he wasn't even
So
around.
wait a minute, who else could be their dad?
The other guy that I was
So
talking
you really don't know if he's their dad or not?
I feel like he is.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
A feeling. We're not talking about feeling. We're talking about facts. Do you know for certain that Mr. Morris is your twin's biological father?
It's a
Yes or no? Do you know for certain?
No.
No, Your Honor.
There. You all just been circling around this doubt, circling around this dysfunction, circling around all of this confusion. Trying to raise these babies? What's that little game you play when you're little? What's that one where the music play and you just be running around? Musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
That's what feels like. Like you all just running around and then when the music stops, y'all just jump to a conclusion at work. Just jump down on it and sit down there for a while. Then the music plays and you all just get back running around again. One of them might be calling their daddy Uncle Twine. Jerome, give me the envelope. I'm about so sick of this. Doesn't even make any sense. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. There are two sets of results because they are fraternal twins, so we tested each twin individually, of course. This first result is for Paris. In the case of Morris versus Thorp, when it comes to 4-year-old Paris Morris, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Morris, you
Are the father.
are not the father. Well, you were correct there. You are not Paris's biological father. Ms. Thorp, you don't look surprised. The next result is for London. In the case of Morris versus Thorp, when it comes to 4-year-old London Morris, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Morris, you are not the father. Yeah. Ms. Thorpe, somewhere inside of you, you knew this was a very real possibility. I can see your reaction.